Hello, my dear students of class 4. Welcome to maths class once again. Today I am going to teach you the new exercise 5.2. As in my previous class, I have completed exercise 5.1. So, before doing this exercise, I want to teach you something that would be very useful for you to do this exercise, and you can easily solve the questions of this exercise. As for exercise 5.1, I have taught you multiples. Same way for exercise 5.2, I will teach you about factors. What are factors? Then it will become easy for you to do this exercise. Okay, so let us first learn about factors. What are factors? These multiples, factors, these are new to you. Okay, so let's start and know about what are factors. Okay, so now let us learn what are factors. The numbers that are multiplied to get a product are called the factors of the product. So when the numbers are multiplied to get the product, so the numbers which are multiplied are the factors of the product. You know that when multiplicand and multiplier are multiplied, what we get? We get the product. So that multiplicand and multiplier, they are the factors of the product. Okay, so for example, okay, for example, when I will multiply 3 4 ja into 4, this is the multiplicand, this is the multiplier. So when I will multiply this 3 4 ja, what I will get as a product? 12. Okay, so what I said, when the numbers are multiplied, okay, and the product we get by multiplying the numbers, these are the factors of the product. This 3 is the factor. This 3 is the factor of 12. 4 is the factor of 12. So this multiplicand and multiplier are the factor of the product. 3 is the factor. This means that 12 comes in the 3 table. 12 comes even in the 4 table. Okay? I hope you have understood about the factors when the numbers are multiplied and the product we get. So the numbers which we are multiplying to get the product, these are the factors of the product. 3 is the factor, 4 is the factor. Let us take the other examples. Okay. 5 into 2. What we get? 10. Okay, that means 5 is the factor of 10. 2 is also the factor of 10. This means that 10 comes in the 5 table also, 10 comes in 2 table also. 2 5s are 10 and 5 2s are 10. Okay. So I hope you have understood about the factors. So now let us see few properties about the factors. Okay. Okay. Properties of factors. Number 1 property is what? Every number is a factor of itself. This means that when we will multiply the number with 1, what we get? We get the same number. That means every number is a factor of itself. If you will see the table of 1, so what you see? That the product are same as the multiplier. Okay. If you know that 1 2 is 2. So when 1 multiplied by 2, what we get? 2 only. We get 2 same. No, we get same. Like for example, if I will take what I said about table of 1, no? So 1 2 ja 2. So what is written here? Every number is a factor of itself. That means when I have multiplied 1 into 2, what I got? 2. So this 2 came when I have multiplied this 1 into 2. That means 1 is the factor of 2 and 2 is also the factor of 2. That means 2 comes in its own table also. So every number is a factor of itself. Other example, for example, okay, other example I am giving you is that 1 4 ja 4. You can see now that multiplier is same as the product. So every number is the factor of itself. 1 7 ja 7. 1 8 ja 8, 1 9 ja 9, and so many are there, so on. Okay, so every number is a factor of itself. Okay, now the second one is 1 is a factor of every number. Like here it is given that every number is a factor of itself. Same way it is given here that 1 is a factor of every number. This means that every number comes in the table of 1 also, no? Every number comes in the table of 1. That means 1 is the factor of every number. Like for example, if I will multiply 5 1 ja 5, I got the product 5. So here what are the numbers I have taken? 5 into 1. So you can see that 1 is the factor of 5. Other example, 6 1 ja 6. So 1 is the factor of 6. 6 is also the factor of 6 and 1 is also the factor of 6. 9 1 ja 9. You can see now that 1 is the factor of every number. I am multiplying any number with 1, what I get? Same, and 1 is the factor of every number. Okay, so I hope you have understood about the factors. Or simply you can keep in your mind that we have to write those table in which whatever the number is given, that number comes in that table. Okay, for example, I will give you one more example. Okay, like I have to write the factors of 12. Okay, for example, it is given that find the factors of 12. Okay, I have to write the factors of 12. So 12 comes in one table. 1 12 ja 12. 12 comes in two table also. 2 6 ja 12. 12 comes even in 3 table. 3 4 ja 12. Okay, 12 comes in 4 table, which I have already written here. You can see the two numbers are the factor of this number. That means 4 is the factor. I have already done. It doesn't come in 5 table. It comes in 6 table. I have already written here. It comes in directly 12 table itself. So what are the factors of 12? Factors of 12 are, it comes in 1 table, it comes in 2 table, it comes in 3 table, it comes in 4 table, it comes in 6 table, and 12 itself. So you can see now that 1 is the factor. That 1 is the factor of every number, and the number itself is also the factor of itself. Okay, every number is a factor of itself, so 12 is the factor of itself. Okay, so I hope you have understood about the factors. Now let us do the exercises. Okay, so now let us start exercise 5.2. So what is question number 1? Write T for true and F for false for the following statements. So here we are going to write T for the true statement, and if it is false statement, we'll write F. Okay, so there are two questions of this true and false. One I will do. Question number 1 till H I will do, and question number 2 will be your homework. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so this is the question. This is the question number 1. If 7 into 5 is equals to 35 and 35 into 3 is equals to 105, then on the basis of this question, there are few questions given from A to H, and we have to read this statement and we have to see whether it is true or false. Okay, so I will make for you easy, okay, to do this true and false. Now how? See it. This is the question, and just now I have taught you about factors, and in my previous class I have taught you about multiples. So what I said, when the numbers multiplied are the factors of the product. Okay, the product obtained is what? 35. 7 5s are 35. So this 7 is what? Factor. 7 is a factor of what? 35. Factor of 35. 5 is also what? Factor of what? 35. And 35 is what? It is multiple of multiple. The product obtained is what? Multiple of what? 7 and 5. Here 7 and 5 is there. So 35 is the multiple of 7 and 5. Same we will write this. Here 35 and 3 is multiplied to get 105. So these two numbers are what? Factor of 105. So this is factor of 105. 3 is also factor of 105. And 105 is what? It is multiple. This is multiple of 35 and 3. Okay. Now see, after writing this, and if you have understood this, it is easy for you to fill these boxes. Okay. Now let us see with A. 7 is a factor of 35. Now see here. 7 is a factor of 35. Yes, factor of 35. 7 is a factor of 35. So what it will be? True. Write T for true. B. 5 is a multiple of 7. Now let us see where is 5. 5 is a multiple of 7. No, 5 is a factor of 35. So it is not. That means this is false statement. We'll write F. Now see. 35 is a multiple of 5. 35 is a multiple of 7 and 5. Yes, it is multiple of 5. 5 7 is 35. So it is true. Now D. 105 is a multiple of 3. Now 105 is where? Here. Okay. So is this multiple of 3? Yes. 105 is a multiple of 35 also and of 3 also. That means this is also true. Okay. I think you are understanding. It is easy to fill, no? Now E. 105 is a factor of 3. 105 is a factor of 3. No, it is a multiple of 3, not the factor. That means false. Okay. Now F. What is the question? 7 is a factor of 105. 7 is the factor of 105. Let us see. Now see here. This is 35. Okay. So this 35 we can even write as what? We can even write this as 7 into 5. 7 5s are what? 35. Okay. So 7 into 5 into 3, what we will get? 105. That means 7 is the factor of what? 105. Okay. So that is why what will be the answer? The answer will be true. Okay. What will be the answer? The answer will be true. Okay. Now what is question number G? 5 is a factor of 105. Now 5 is the factor of 105 or not? Let us see here. What I have written? 7 into 5. Okay. Instead of 35, what I have written? 7 into 5 into 3. If I will do, I will get 105. Okay. So 5 is also the factor of 105. No? So what will be the answer? The answer will be true. And the last one is that 35 is a multiple of 105. Is 35 the multiple of 105? No, it is the factor of 105. That means this is false. Okay, so I hope you have understood this true and false. Okay, now let us see the next question. Question number 2. Encircle the numbers that are factors of 56. So we are going to circle those numbers which are factors of 56. Okay, when we are multiplying them with any other number, we get 56 as a product. Okay, so let us do. So 2a is 2 the factor of 56. Yes, 2 is the factor of 56. Okay, if we multiply 2 into 28, we will get product as 56. Or simply you can understand by that the last digit is what? 6. And 6 comes in what? In 2 table. That means this is the factor of 56. 2 is the factor of 56. Now is 7 the factor of 56? Yes, it is the factor. 7 8 is 56. No? That means 7 is the factor of what? 56. You can see here that 7 8 is 56. That means 7 is also the factor and 8 is also the factor. So 7 is the factor. Is this 6 the factor of 56? No, 6 is not the factor of 56, so we will not circle. Is 5 the factor of 56? No, you can see the last digit was 6. If it would be 0 or 5, that means it would be the factor. Okay, that 5 would be the factor of that product, but it is not. E, is 10 the factor of 56? No, you can see the last digit is what? 6. It should be 0. Then 10 could be the factor of that particular number. So it is also not. Is 3 the factor? No, it is also not the factor. Okay. Is 8 the factor? Yes, you can see here I have written here that 8 is the factor. So circle this. Okay, 8 is the factor. If you want to know the factor, what you can do is that you can divide it. If you don't get any remainder, that means that number is the factor of that particular product. Like for example, I'm giving you that if you get confused that how to know, then what you can do, 56 we are finding the factors of 56, no, and I want to check for 3, so I'll divide by 3. 3 1 ja 3. 5 minus 3 is what? 2. Bring this 6 down. So now it has become 26. 26 doesn't come in 3 table. 3 8 ja 24. Now you can see that I got 2 as a remainder. That means 3 is not the factor of 56. If I will get remainder, that means that number is not the factor of the number given. Okay. And if I don't get any remainder, that means it is the factor of that number. So just to check, if you are getting confused like how to know, what you can do, you can divide. If you don't get any remainder, that means that is the factor of that particular number. Okay. So for today up to this much, I have taught you question number 1 and question number 2. In my next class, I will teach you these 3 questions. Okay. As these factors are new to you, so let it be up to question number 2. Okay. So that you can understand it properly. Then we can do these other questions. Okay. So I hope you have understood. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me. So whatever I have done till question number 2, you will do in your copy as a classwork, and I will give you few questions as a homework. Okay. Thank you.